So yeah, it's like I said in the previous session when we first went through a gate because we were pulled in. You'd think from the way it was said that we wouldn't go through a gate until like way later in the game, and also beyond that, you'd think from the consequences of last time that we wouldn't be back after that for a while. But no, we go back. We go into the red gates regularly.
I'm picking up a biosignal, but it's faint. Find her before it's too late.
See if we can save Isabella Sukitani. But now we can actually openly explore the gates. Every gate has different terrain, but the style of it is pretty much always the same. Pretty much always looks like this. Usually a lot of red matter as well for you to pick up. And I think I mentioned last time, the red matter is worth picking up because it boosts your Legion meter up to double. Oh, that looks fun. So let's get a look at those. Along with characters, you can take pictures of the enemies. And that will get you the information into your database.
Signal in the area. Be careful, it might be a chimera. And look out for those clouds of gas. They're highly toxic.
So we get a picture of this one. Like that. Usually the idea you want to do is aim at this from a distance. And destroy it. We already did something like that in file 2. Where we took a bit of time to aim at a pod that was beyond our reach. And I'm pretty sure we weren't actually supposed to do that until later in the game when we actually got the manual aiming ability. So this is the first time we enter proper combat since we got full control of the Legion. Let's show off what we can do. Of course, things are all well and good with one enemy. When you get an enemy down to a certain amount of health, that will happen. The next hit will usually kill them. There we go. But if you press A, you can finish them off, and that will basically refill your health and your Legion meter. Yeah, I forgot these things were introduced this early. So while that is supplying energy to any of the Chimera, you can't damage the Chimera. You also can't damage that. You have to cut the fiber to make them both vulnerable. Yeah, being able to, once you figure out how to do the finish off thing, like that, and once you get used to the timing of it, combat becomes a lot simpler for a lot of the fights, because when you get an enemy down that far, you can instantly refill your health. So you only have to take out enemies like one at a time. And I think you gain extra points for finishing an enemy off like that as well. Regardless, it's well worth it to always try to finish an enemy off like this. Got any more? No, it seems to be it. Yeah, I don't think the game ever actually explains the finish off technique. It'll pop up, and sooner or later you might get the idea to press A when it happens, and then you see about figuring out the benefits of that technique. It's generally worth it. You can do it with basically any Chimera, although I'm pretty sure it doesn't work on non-Chimera enemies, which includes aberrations. Okay. The pod for this is over there, isn't it? Okay, let's time this right. There we go. So you wrap the chain around these, and you can make... basically, it's a readjustment in midair. So you can make really weird, tricky jumps. It's actually going to be required for the next boss fight, if I remember rightly. So now's a good time to learn it. There is that problem, though, because you can't see where the Legion is when you're aiming it. It can be problematic to make sure you're actually going to land in the right place. Go. You want to watch out for these red crystals, because they are essentially a block. Your Legion can't move through them, you can't jump through them. There we go, taken care of. And we get some nice goodies for it. Yeah. Gentlemen. I love the spin, the spin counter attack sync. I think it looks so cool, and it does a bunch of damage. So let's refill that health we lost. Get some more of this red matter. Okay, we went through there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we went through there. And this is back where we were before. We go over here. Jump. Okay, we'll send the Legion out to take care of it. That takes care of all the gas pods. It can be kind of irritating that the Legion has to be the one to touch the red matter to collect it, not you. But it is something you should get used to. Give it a bit of time. Did we open that chest? No, I don't think I even noticed that chest. Alright, let's go.
I wonder what that is. It's not quite a chimeric signal, but it's close. Your Legion might be able to do something about it. I can't find another path through there. Hey, it worked. I'm guessing your Legion did that. As long as you've got your Legion, you should be able to make your way through the Astral Plane.
Yeah, that issue that we had last time, where the Legions broke free and started attacking us, never going to happen again. I guess because we have a better control over it. No? I don't know. Thank you. What it's really saying is that connects to this. Opens this up. And now for the advanced technique. Make it hit these blocks again. Raises up. And we can go over here. And of course it's always worth exploring like this. I think this actually leads to an extra combat encounter, if I remember rightly. So exploring is something you want to do, but you do it at your own risk. Yeah, this is a combat encounter. And you just look at this arena. But yeah, this is actually completely optional.
Heads up. There's a chimeric signal heading right for you. Positional data puts it 20 meters away? Look out, it's almost there.
Alright. So, for this point in the game, I'd say this is probably a boss. It's one of these guys. If you want to fill up the database like that, that can actually be really problematic to do. My main advice with that is be aware you can revisit the levels and go back through basically every combat encounter to face enemies again, even if there are enemies you only face once. And for some enemies, I think you have to do that. Like, the Sword Nemesis only appears that one time in File 2. Now it's Sword Legion again, it won't become the Nemesis. So you have to go back to that with the camera to take a picture of that. I want to get out of there. Let's try this again. Sink. ×2. Give me back that health you took. Rare material code, well worth it. And an S+ rank encounter. You know I'm happy with that. And for our troubles, we get this. I don't think this will actually increase our defense. I'm pretty sure this is cosmetic only. So you can really decide for yourself whether or not that's worth it. For me, the actual encounter itself is the real value. So we can't attack him. You have to have the Legion do it. Now, I specifically landed on that side because I wanted to get that open. If we landed on this side, to get it open, we'd have to climb back over.
Do you read me? I'm picking up a distress signal near your location. Go check it out.
Alright, so Isabella's that way, but we need to check this out.
Who's there?
Oh hey, it's that yellow drone.
If you're a chimera, stay away, okay? Jeez, damn camera. I can't see anything. Okay, scan complete. Wait, you're human?
Apparently.
And conscious? Oh, it's you! I've heard about you. Fantastic. Wonderful. Perfect. Okay, you're with the police, right? Do me a favor, will you, and get me out of here? Oh, there's someone else who got dragged in here with me. Total normie. She should be around here somewhere.
So you know who I am, you know about chimeras, you know about Neuron,
Okay, first off, I'm missing some parts.
you know a bunch of classified information.
Here wasn't exactly gentle. They must have fallen off somewhere around here. Man, this sucks. I can't even fly without them. My parts can't be that far away from here. Thanks in advance.
So you know, actually I wonder if we take a picture of this guy now. No, we can't, because that would be a spoiler. Huh. I was wondering if we'd actually be able to.
Boy, you try keeping this thing upright without one of those. Keep looking. You're doing great.
Okay, grab more redshift. Oh, of course I missed. There we go, that's better. We'll wait for that. I want to get this red matter up here first. Oh, we need to get that as well. Cool. It was actually a piece we needed. Titanium gear.
That's the ceramic-coated drive gear that rotates my propulsion fan. But you already knew that, right? But that's not all of them. Keep looking, please.
Open this. Looks like the last one's probably over there. If that is the last. Remember, if you don't explore in games like this, you're missing out on way so much. That could be very helpful to you. That worked. That worked. Is that all of it? I think it is. Now get me over there. Ooh.
Looks like you found another one. I need that cable to get my camera working. Anyway, that's the last one. Bring those parts back here and fix me up, please.
So yeah, going out your way can get you a bunch of extra stuff that's worth having. Like when we found the toilet. Get this for the attacks that we've done. Chain jump attacks. Clearing up 1,000 bits of red matter, so we get premium material code, which is very high level, close to endgame upgrade material actually. So starting to collect it as early as we can is a good idea. This is for taking pictures of enemies. All 167 enemies. And a bunch of these do require replaying earlier cases again. Like I say, there's the enemy, the Sword Nemesis, which is the Sword Legion gone bad. You only have the one chance to get it right at the start. Well, not necessarily at the start, but back in File 2. So you're gonna have to replay file 2 if you want to get that picture. Alright, let's head back to the weird drone. Maybe we can't take a picture of it because it's on the ground. Maybe once it's up, we'll try again, see if we can actually get a spoiler. Because I didn't try this my first time. I didn't start taking pictures of stuff until later. Because I didn't realise the significance.
I can see again. Camera's looking good. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. I wish I had some way to repay you. But first, I need to figure out how I'm getting out of here. Hey, you're
Well, we
headed
could go and
back
find
here
a
once you find that
gate.
lady, right? Mind bringing me along? I'll help
I
you
guess.
with the rescue. I'm handier than I look, I promise.
I don't know.
Hey, I pay my taxes too, you know. Come on, you gotta help me out here.
Paying your taxes does not qualify you to come with me.
That civilian's not gonna save herself.
We can take a picture. Oh, it's listed as strange drone. Nice. I wonder if that's a separate listing from when you actually learn what its name is. I wonder if you have to take its picture at 2 separate occasions in the game. Yeah, that'd be worth checking, actually. Nothing over there, something over there.
Okay, that's
So that was necessary.
you should be able to activate them now.
Okay, now let's open that one again, just in case. Because you never know if we'll ever want to use it again. Nothing up here, this is a way for us to get back. Nothing over there, no red matter.